Welcome to the age of Aquarius. Hi, everybody. How's it going? This reading is for Saturday, March the 11th, 2023. 11, portal energy, gateway energy. Interesting because we do have a gate on the card. Fascinating, a doorway. Something about home. Infinite love and gratitude to all of you. And thank you for all the lovely comments. And it's so amazing. I'm so excited about the future for all of us, actually. But the future of my endeavor to guide. Anyway, allow me to guide you in the age of Aquarius, a survival guide, literally. So we've got a 27, which breaks down to a 9. And it's interesting because the number 9 in numerology and what it means, it's a humanitarian at heart, that number. And that is definitely about Aquarius. Now keep in mind, these readings are for all the sun signs. How do I know this? Because the drilling down, remember I said somebody might have to go to the dentist. I happen to know a Virgo that ended up having to go to a dentist to have a wisdom tooth removed. So, yeah, it's interesting how it plays out. But these are for the collective. They affect everybody. Even though in the title it says Aquarius. Okay. Anyway, humanitarian at heart, the number 9. The heart of the home. The number is compassionate, kind, and intent on putting in its efforts toward creating the greatest good. Okay, so keep that in mind. And let's see. Right now, astrology-wise, happy birthday, Pisces. Happy birthday, Aquarius, Vedically. Because if your birthday falls on this date, you're at a Vedic Aquarius. Welcome to the club. Anyway, I digress. Everybody has Aquarius in their chart. But yeah, so happy birthday to Aquarius, Vedically, and Pisces, tropically. As above, so below, as within, so without. And when you look at the tropical zodiac and the Vedic, they're from a different perspective, basically. They both will resonate for different reasons. Okay? Anyway, so we're looking at home. That's kind of our topic. And so this could be dealing with the home you live in. This can be your biosuit where your spirit resides, right? So this can be talking about that. Anything where there's 4 corners of stability, okay? So it could be talking about job. But for the most part, it's talking about where you live. So let's get into this. Yay! Let's do it. Home. You are comfortable in your own skin. You belong. Peace, security, safety, belonging, and all the features one would want from home are indicated now. The home card represents an invitation to experience what it's like to be secure in your own skin, to live comfortably no matter what is happening in the world around you. It is a time for opening your eyes to your tribe of like-minded people, or one special person who makes you feel like you've come home. Home is love, and love is all around you now. Whatever your inquiry, you are where you're meant to be, and will reap great benefits by staying on this path, regardless of where it leads. Home will always be with you. It is where the heart is. Now, for some of you, the meaning in reverse of this card could apply, so I'm going to read it. If you don't feel at home, this is for you guys that don't feel at home, or you're having health issues or anything of that nature, because this could be about your body. Keep that in mind. It's time to do a thorough and fearless inventory. So this could be even about a job, okay? Really evaluating, taking stock of your life, okay? What are you hiding from? Are you afraid of being yourself? Do you feel that you don't belong where you are? Well, Aquas kind of feel that way all the time. We live with that every day because we are the aliens of the zodiac. Everybody to us feels foreign. And we probably feel very foreign to everyone else. So that's okay. What if you choose another path? Does your understanding of home perhaps dictate that such a place must be unsafe, unstable, or unfulfilling? It's time to love yourself and create a new sense of safety and security within. You might have chosen a situation that is familiar and led you back to the original source of your pain. No matter, because this is an important and powerful invitation to a new you. So this could be a new invitation coming in, this Prince of Swords, an air sign. Say no to the pain of the past. So if something new is coming in, say yes. Okay? Say no to the voice of your inner critic. No to those who want to dim your light, to make themselves brighter. There's the narcissistic thing going on there. Like I said, everybody's a narcissist. That's what so fascinates me. You have these channels that are talking about narcissists. And it's like, wait a minute. Some of the ones that are doing those channels that talk about narcissists, they are so narcissistic, it's not even funny. They have not spiritually evolved. It's really obvious. And some of them are still way into the pain of what they went through. And I sympathize 100%. I've been a victim of narcissistic behavior, but you're born a narcissist from the get-go. It's learning. Narcissist equals ego. Ego keeps you alive. It's why babies cry to be changed or to be loved when they need something to be fulfilled. Unfortunately, as we progress, some don't learn how to balance that, because as you age, you learn to balance the ego and become more aware of others' needs, right? Anyway, I digress. I'm sorry. I just had to say that because, yeah, the whole narcissist line of thinking is kind of out of balance. And them saying a narcissist can't be healed or changed. That's false. That's 100% non-factual. Otherwise, every one of us would be running around, which we're kind of, society's kind of messed up right now. And it's the me's, you know, you know. And like I said in past readings, the name Karen is a beautiful name. And they're using it to indicate narcissistic behavior. And I think we should just call it what it is. It's the memes. That's what my husband and I call them. The memes. The ones that haven't learned how to balance their ego. Don't get rid of your ego. That will leave you 100% defenseless, because that's what helps keep you alive and keeps you fighting and standing your ground. Okay? And not putting up with being a doormat. All right? So, yeah. Lots of platforms being supported based on narcissists in their titles. I'm telling you, you are narcissists. I'm a narcissist. Everybody's a narcissist. Seriously, I'm not joking. It's just, how far have you evolved from being a me, me, me to a we, we, we? Aquarius is very humanitarian. They're very we-oriented. We care about everybody. Okay? Anyway, and you all have Aquarius in your chart, so you're all perfectly capable of caring. Okay? So, choose a new home. Take refuge in knowing that beauty and a true sense of belonging lie ahead. Everybody wants to feel seen, validated, right? I see you, I validate you. That sense of belonging is important for everybody. And they should all feel that. See, that's part of the reason we have people that haven't evolved and become tagged with the label of narcissist, because they learned early on, possibly from a narcissist they were raised by, how to manipulate people to get what they need. So every time you're asking for something from somebody else, make sure it's not a manipulation and that it's for the greater good, and that they're aware and you're being straight up. Ace of Swords is in the hand of that Prince of Swords. Truth and clarity is paramount. Okay? Let's get into the tarot card itself. Prince of Swords. I'm not just here to do a tarot reading. I'm here to guide. I am an Aquarius after all. All right, here we go. So the astrological of this card is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. The elements are earth and air. The lunar cycle for this card is new moon, and the season is winter. Key phrase, seeker of truth, light, and knowledge. You all should be seekers of truth, light, and knowledge. I am. I spent years and years looking for the truth. And no, I'm not kidding. I honestly did. And I never, never, ever stop asking why. Nope. You guys should never stop. Seeking, right? Learning, knowledge. That's why I told you in one of the past readings, I don't like the word master, like master's degree or master tarot reader or master of this, master that. You're never truly a master. No, because you should never, never, never stop learning. It's kind of like you go to a doctor and that doctor isn't keeping up with the latest, greatest medical news or research or whatever. They keep the doctor so busy on the hamster wheel, the medical system, that they don't have time because they got to meet their quotas, right? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's, yeah. They don't have time for further knowledge that would keep them better able to serve their patients. And let's face it, if you're a doctor and you're not in it to help your patients, you need to quit. Find a new job, something you really want to do. And if you did it because your parents asked you to, the worst reason possible, especially a doctor, because people that are there to help other people shouldn't be doing it for the money. They should be doing it because they're really trying to help. Anyway, see my point. Anyway, let's get on with this. The Prince of Swords is intelligent, fearless, and courageous. He stands before the unknown future, looking at it straight in the eye. No fear. His energetic spirit is ready to test and develop his intellectual skills out in the world of opportunity and challenges. The brilliant and observant prince is curious about the world and how it works. He will use his articulate mind of reason and logic to analyze and scrutinize every situation. He is determined, motivated, and ready to take action to integrate his ideas into the world of manifestation. The Prince of Swords is an original thinker who believes in himself and is not concerned with other people's opinions. That's fascinating. I woke up with the song Lavender Haze by Taylor Swift running through my head obsessively. Look at the words to the song. It says it right there. Excuse me, allergy season. And I've mentioned that before. If you watch the tarot readers, many of them are sneezing, coughing, and suffering from allergies. That's because when you're a high sensitive in every fashion of the word. Okay. But if you look at that song, the words, it says you're not concerned with other people's opinions. Nope. You don't care how it looks. You're just going to lay it out there, the truth. It is what it is. He will fight and take risk for what he believes in. His gift of keen perception enables him to view problematic situations and challenges from a wide perspective. The Prince of Swords is a student of inner truth, seeking his true convictions and values. His cosmic will is to find the truth, align with it, stand and live by it. That's what I call integrity. And it's something I live by. I hope you guys do too. Because the truth sets you free. One of his challenges is staying connected to his higher self, giving him the ability to develop and strengthen his reasoning and judgment talents so he can stand confidently when confronted with difficult situations that test him to choose the right action. Right action. Natural law, cosmic law. Right action. The prince has the talent and fortitude to make a wrong into a right. With his strong focus, he will not be discouraged, thus furthering his spiritual evolution in the world of matter. All the princes and princesses share an awareness of the inner child. The inner child speaks of our innocence, sensations, emotions, and basic drives. The Prince of Swords' inner child has some issues and represents the wounded inner child in all of us. Unkind actions and cruel words experienced as a child, particularly, affect this prince. His mind and body store these unpleasant emotions and events, causing a lack of self-trust, mistrust of others, as well as many kinds of behaviors that are not part of his original true self. In other words, that developing ego didn't get nurtured the way it should have. In other words, possibly some narcissistic behavior. Okay? From the dark corners of painful memories, he struggles to obtain confidence, power, and strength by making choices and taking actions that may hurt and wound others. This can be impulsive energy. Don't act on impulse unless life and death depends on it. It is a cycle that needs to stop. Yep, in the age of Aquarius, the me's need to be we. All of us need to look at this part of ourselves. That's where you go into the dark night of the soul. and you really take a close look at yourself. How, if you look at the videos on narcissism and you hear all their explanations of things that narcissists do, you cannot name one thing that you haven't done yourself. Nope. Can't do it, I promise. Nobody's walking on water here. You got to be honest with yourself. Truth sets us free. Okay? All of us need to look at this part of ourselves. The courageous prince's lesson is to bring light and love to the inner child, confronting the pain and healing the wounds within. Facing yourself in the mirror is probably the scariest thing most people will ever do. Taking a really good hard look at things you did in the past, things you did yesterday, and reconciling that. The inner child only wants to shine his true light of divinity on his path on the earth. The Prince of Swords fights for the right to be true to yourself. The prince's challenge is to remain true to himself while experiencing and dealing with the events of life. His brilliant mind can get distracted and scrambled if he allows himself to fall from his true path. The prince needs to remember he is a student of life. Like I said, there are no masters. That's bullshit. It is. It's just bullshit. You're always a student of life. Living in the classroom of the world, developing and integrating his intellect, maturity, and purpose. The Prince of Swords elements are air, earth, and air. His task is bringing his intellectual truth to the realm of earth, grounding and manifesting it. Yes, that's part of our job in the age of Aquarius, is grounding, being a bridge between heaven and earth, and grounding heaven here. And it's all that path about learning that we're all narcissists. We all have ego. We're not supposed to get rid of it. It's part of who you are. It helps you survive. But using it in a bad way, that's another ball game. Anyway, I digress. Okay. So grounding and manifesting heaven on earth. What's your heaven? Where do you feel at home? What would that feel like? True heaven. Think about it. What would that feel like? It'd be amazing, would it not? I think about it every day. Yep. And because we think about it, what you think about, you bring about. Manifesting 101. Being the magician, using all the tools in your toolbox. Okay? Air breathes in new intellect and ideas into the earth plane, bringing change and evolution. Man, do we need it. Earth helps ground and stabilize the magical, airy mind into the world of matter. The Prince of Swords brings messages of news, new ideas, unexpected information, or surprises. He presents you with letters, new friends, and travel. A new intellectual endeavor or project can present itself. His energy can quickly change anticipated plans. The prince can indicate a sudden change that brings a whole new way of life. Some of you quite literally moving home, okay? Because that's been in the cards big time. He indicates a time when you need to communicate clearly. Anything involving signing contracts or important documents needs to be scrutinized. Don't just sign a dotted line, actually read the fine print. So many people sign things under pressure of time. Tick-tock, people are staring at us, waiting for us to sign that paper for that new car loan. Don't sign just because somebody's impatient. You take your damn sweet time and make damn sure you know what you're signing, okay? Don't sign away your soul. Remember the money changers. That's actually illegal to be on, based on biblical, etc. laws, to be a money changer, loaning money at interest. That's actually illegal. Who'd have thunk? And we do it every day. Anything involving signing contracts or important documents needs to be scrutinized. When the prince confronts you, ethical behavior and truthfulness are at the forefront. Yes, they are paramount. Secrets are revealed or reveled, but revealed. He is adamant that you find your true self and live by it. Live in integrity. That's a huge problem today on the planet. People living in integrity. What would happen if everybody started doing that and quit? Because right now it's the me, the age of Pisces is dog eat dog. Step on whoever you have to get what you want. Aren't we all tired of that? It's lonely at the top anyway. Why would you want it? Okay? Think about that. The Prince of Swords brings challenges that create an opportunity for healing and growth. So for some of you, this is internal healing, emotional or physical, of your house, your biosuit. Remember, every one of you are just spirits operating in an avatar. The sooner you come to that realization, the sooner the division that's on the planet stops. Because that's another leftover remnant of the age of Pisces and the Mimis is division. Fake borders, fences, just, yeah. Okay, the Prince of Swords stands in the whirling north wind, holding his sword of destiny. The north wind symbolizes the power of air. The double-edged sword symbolizes truth that can cut both ways. It also symbolizes opposite ideas or solutions and the balance between spirit and matter. The new moon in the clouds signals a new quest is at hand. The two ravens flying in the sky are Hugin, thought, and Munin, memory, desire. In Nordic mythology, the ravens belong to the god Odin. Sorry. Odin, seeker of wisdom. Yes, Odin. He lost an eye. He gave his eye to drink from Mimir's well. And Mimir's well is what? Wisdom. They are the prince's spirit guides. The prince's red cloak flaps and twirls in the winds of change. Red is the color of adventure, aggression, violence, action, bravery, and courage. All the aspects of the red cloak are being tested, experienced, and balanced as the prince begins to interact his intellect in the physical journey of life. The color purple weaves its way through the cloak, giving it the magical qualities of spirituality, wisdom, inner peace, and mastery. Now, you can have mastery, but you're not a master. The word master, yeah, master, slave, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we don't like it. The swirling stars symbolize the prince's inherent memory of his personal power and guiding light that is constant. The Luna Ma's symbolize heightened spiritual awareness that gravitates toward truth, guiding one through the dark hours of their lives. At the hub of the starry medicine wheel is the four-path star, dividing the different strengths the prince carries on his journeys: green for healing, black for the unknown, yellow for intuition and creativity, and blue, perception, wisdom, and peace. Because in the end, the only thing that matters is love and peace. Seriously. You know, in the me, in the whole me thing, drama, drama, drama. And everybody watching shows like The Housewives because of the drama, drama, drama. The thing is that sort of thing, if you watch it enough, it releases, well, fight or flight, right? So it will definitely cause your body some harm in the long run. People don't realize it when they're watching things like that evoke an adrenaline rush or release. If you do it too much, it's actually very, very harmful to your biosuit. Look at the whole thing they talk about cortisol. Not only that, but your autoimmune system and your autonomic nervous system can be highly affected by what you watch and what you partake in. So if you're in a high stress, high drama thing, that'll mess you up. No joke. Anyway, so to sum it up, there may be some incoming news about a home. You may be changing homes. You may have a health news on some sort of health matter, or just getting and gaining clarity about that dark night of the soul and really looking in the mirror. There is a gateway here that you can walk through, and it feels like the stage is set. The stage is set for you. That door is cracked and you got a key. All you have to do is open it. Tick tock on the clock. Interesting. By the way, I was getting a hit on the last reading that was released about your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. Man, you wouldn't believe the downloads I was getting this morning and the freaky synchronicity. And I mean freaky. That song, Lavender Haze, talking about also something coming up about 3D and 3D glasses and when something is polarized. See, I gotta make sure you guys are seeing this. I'm looking through my screen here now. So look at the crow. See how this one is normal. And this one's like, see the fuzzy weird edges? Like he's been polarized. Lavender haze. Purple. There's more to this reading. And if I figure out exactly what it is, I do know people are very polarized and divided right now, and that could be what this is talking about. Is this some sort of separation? Could be about a separation for some of you. And when I say the word separation, that can mean any kind of separation. Separation from loved ones, separation, something about polarized. I'm sure I'll get more. Like I said, the longer I stare at cards, the more information comes in. But yeah, there's definitely something about some sort of collisions or near collisions midair in the next, over the weekend, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Definitely getting that. The time on the clock is 10:40 here. And we got the 9. So keep that in mind. Something separating, polarizing, and that whole song, Purple Haze, and not caring what others think. Speak your truth. Always. And be honest. Live in integrity. I am your guide to the age of Aquarius because that's where we're headed. Bringing heaven to earth, anchoring it here. Truth and clarity. The Ace of Swords. It's paramount. Anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I hope these do help guide you forward. I know some of you realize that you've done things that are narcissistic and egoic, and you're evaluating yourself, or you're going to be evaluated health-wise for some of you, or get news from an evaluation. Some of you are quite literally moving homes. Separation and polarity. But it's like going from here to clear, okay? So that's good news. Anyway, I absolutely adore you guys. Infinite love and gratitude. And yeah, until the next reading. If I get any more hits, I'll put them in the community section like I did on the warning about mid-air collisions. Could deal with space or planes, any sort of airships, even birds. It could be 2 birds colliding. I don't know, but there is definitely something like that happening. Or near misses. Something. Yeah. And we have, 2 birds in the sky again. So, in this reading. So it's almost like it's doubling down. So keep that in mind. Anyway, yes. Do like, sub, and share. Highly appreciated. Have a grand